Well, thanks very much to Julie Collins, to Senator Urquhart and also to Brian Mitchell as the local members. Very much impacted where jobs are dependent upon this industry, an industry that plays such a critical role. My government supports jobs, we support regional economic development and we support sustainability. And this industry has a vital role to play. As Julia said, I've been a supporter of this industry now for decades. And in 2007 here as the Shadow Minister for Infrastructure and Water, we committed to the Huon Water Program that made an enormous difference for sustainability and for the growth of what is a vital industry. This is an industry that produces some 5,000 jobs, but many more jobs than that indirectly as well, not just here in Tasmania but right around Australia, including in Lidcombe in New South Wales, but of course in the retail outlets that sell this amazing product for the world. Indeed, this industry is worth $1 billion. Very vital for Tasmania, vital for Australia and vital for our national interest. In fact, some 90% of Australia's salmon comes from Tasmania, and it's a major export industry. Some might argue it's Tasmania's second major export industry, only behind the export of queens, as we've seen in the last week. And I know that I do take the opportunity to say that here in Tasmania, I know that you're very proud, as are all Australians are, of the ascension to the throne of Queen Mary there in Denmark. Also being important as an opportunity for Tasmania to be put on the tourism map again has been spoken about in all those global reports of what was a wonderful occasion there in Copenhagen during the week. Happy to take some questions.
On Macquarie Harbour, do you accept that it's a choice between saving an endangered species and protecting jobs in the salmon industry?
No, I don't at all. We support jobs, but we support it being done in a sustainable way, and we're very confident that that can happen. You need to work these issues through. We have confidence in the science, and we're very confident that the industry can not only continue but can prosper into the future. And I'm absolutely confident that that can be the case.
Will you take up the Premier's offer of an invitation to go and visit workers on the West Coast salmon?
Oh, sure. I visit workers all the time, and no Prime Minister has visited Tasmania more than me in the period in time in which I've held office than any Prime Minister in at least my time in Parliament. That's nearing 3 decades.
Does that mean you support their jobs?
I support their jobs. I support all jobs. I am a pro-jobs Prime Minister, and we need to support jobs. And there's no conflict between jobs and sustainability. Sustainability has to be something that is built into every industry. And I know that the salmon industry is determined to do that, to do it in a sustainable way, because that helps to prosper the industry. And I know that the examination that's occurring, we are working with the Tasmanian government to ensure that sustainability is front and centre. I've had discussions with Premier Rockcliffe about this, and that's why we're funding some of the science measures that are taking place.
The review in Macquarie Harbour, Luke Martin behind you has called for you to not have that review take place on a number of occasions. Is there any chance of the government intervening in that process and having the review not take place?
Well, we have environmental laws that have to be dealt with. Environmental laws have to be examined. They're not optional, they're the law. And we comply with the law, and we do so in a sustainable way and working with industry to work through these issues. And I'm confident that we'll continue to do so.
There remains no plans to pause the industry while that process takes place?
The process, the industry is continuing to operate while that process is occurring.